An update on the looming government shutdown. It could happen as soon as 1 week from today.
Maryland has one of the highest numbers of federal workers of any state. 11 News investigative reporter Tali Taylor sat down with U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg in an exclusive interview to find out how federal workers living here could be impacted by all of this. And Tali, he had a lot to say about this.
Yeah, a big portion of the workforce that could be impacted by the federal government shutdown work in transportation. So Buttigieg has a stake in this. And just a quick reminder, Congress passed a 45-day stopgap spending bill at the end of September that was intended to give Congress more time to figure out a long-term budget deal. But we're now 1 week away from a shutdown on November 17th, and the more than 150,000 federal workers who live in Maryland could be forced to work without pay or be furloughed if the House and Senate can't come to an agreement before the deadline. Buttigieg told me that some of the members of Congress are dismissive of what a shutdown could mean for federal workers.
Sometimes I worry that these extreme House Republicans, the small number who have really brought us to the brink with these shutdown threats, sometimes I worry that they have succeeded in creating this image of federal workers as all being these kind of paper pushers who aren't adding value.
Buttigieg says it's important to remember that many federal workers are doing life-saving work, what he says is a good use of taxpayer dollars.
And we're talking about people we count on every day. In my department, for example, we're thinking about air traffic controllers. In the Homeland Security Department, you've got TSA officers, among others. And then others who wouldn't be called into work would be furloughed, who are doing vitally important work for the American people, including so many public servants who live in Maryland.